HIM Training Institute is a Philippine-based medical coding training company offering courses to the general public that will allow them to earn a U.S. medical coding credential.
So medical coding is providing the billing codes that are used for the billing purposes for the hospitals and for the doctors.
With the pandemic hit in 2020, the entire medical coding training industry actually had to also close down. There are other two companies that were doing medical coding training in the Philippines. One of them had to permanently shut down, and the other had to put all of its training on pause. Luckily for us, that did not happen to HIM Training Institute because even before 2020, we were already onboarded on Matrix LMS. And so it turned out that we were the only company who continued to do medical coding training throughout the hard lockdowns of 2020. I've been in the training industry for like 17 years and I've seen a good amount of learning platforms out there. When we decided to sign up for Matrix LMS, I was all smiles because it was so easy to use. It was so clean. The kind of data that I needed when I needed it was there. And it's one thing to say that you have a product for training, an LMS. It's another thing to say that you have an LMS product that actually works for you and works well, because it takes a lot of burden off of you in trying to figure out the nuts and bolts of it, and you could just concentrate on creating very engaging material.
But there's some tremendous benefits actually now to the students because first of all, they don't have the commute hours, so they gain back so much time in their day. They can study in a hybrid way, so they can do some self-paced work along with some live work. And of course, it's great for our business because we can reach a much broader audience. We're no longer geographically limited.
It actually took us only 24 hours to switch our programs from instructor-based and doing it in a facility to full online, just 24 hours, because everything was already set and it was easy to switch everybody to the online version of the course. When you move all of your classes from a facility base where the instructor is there together with the learners to something that's online, there will always be some loss in terms of the engagement. And we had to find a way of supplementing that loss. That is where Matrix LMS, which houses our online self-paced course, came in. We were really forced to consider hybrid training to make up for that loss in engagement. We have definitely seen an improvement in the pass rate that we're getting for the US credentialing exam. It was good before, it got even better with these people learning on Matrix. With the 2021 iteration, we decided to activate the gamification feature of Matrix LMS. This allows our learners to earn badges whenever they are able to meet certain competencies that are found within the course. These learners don't have an instructor working with them full-time. So in lieu of the proverbial pat in the back that you get from your instructor, it is these badges that does it for them.
So the Matrix platform also brought some benefits we maybe weren't even anticipating. I think first comes to mind is analytics, the ability to see how the students are progressing with their course materials, and also the ability to have more flexibility with our assessments. Also another benefit I think Matrix brought was for students to monitor their own progress and have the ability to work around their own schedules rather than being in a physical classroom where they all have to work at exactly the same pace. We've learned so much now in this past year that really allows us to think big in terms of how we grow our business. As I said earlier, we're no longer geographically bound, so we can think actually even about a market outside of the Philippines. We can deliver our courses really around the globe, so that's something we're looking forward to being able to do. I think one of the things we've most appreciated about the support is the level of expertise of the folks at CYPHER Learning. They really not only know their platform and the technology, but they understand education. They understand how do you teach, what are the different modalities of teaching, what works, and having that kind of expertise has been a real plus. So to the whole team at CYPHER Learning, on behalf of Carlos and Gina and myself, the team at HIMTI, all of our instructors, we're very appreciative of you. Thank you so much for the support. We look forward to the journey continuing.